Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Chidreams, doing an update video on Emusak. I did a video a few months back, which that was basically one of my first videos doing a review of the tool, and things have evolved since I made that video, maybe like 7 months ago. So I thought I'd do an update, maybe because I'm more abreast of what's going on in the tool now versus that first time. Because it's like I had a couple things wrong, and I wanted to come back later on and basically update you. This is definitely a tool that you need to have if you have either one of the emulators to do the Nintendo Switch, which is either Ryujinx or the YUZU. I do favor Ryujinx over YUZU at times, but I do like YUZU as well too, because to me it's like well polished. It's a few things that I do like their compatibility, if it works with the emulator or not. I think that's something that Ryujinx should probably move towards, because I mean there's a lot of things that do work with Ryujinx that don't work in YUZU, and vice versa. But it's not neither here nor there. We're here to talk about this tool here, which at the time when I did the video, it was brand new. So now it's matured somewhat. I mean, there's a lot of more things that you can do, because like when I first started working with this particular application, it only supported Ryujinx, and I think it was only doing the shaders, which I'll leave a link to the description in the description below, so you can get it. So basically what it does, it downloads the shaders for the games, so you don't get that stuttering, you know, like when you're loading some games, you know, it takes it a while for the shaders to build up. And basically this tool is a community-based tool, to whereas everyone shares. So if you've been playing a game for a while and you have a bunch of shaders, it'll go in there and say, hey, you got this many shaders, and you can share them to a Discord server, which I'll leave that link in the bottom as well too. And basically as you're playing the games, it builds the shaders, so it's one big happy community. So let's say you do get a game, and then you don't have to do the whole wait thing for it to build as you're playing, so you're in a heated battle and then bam, it just stops because it has to build the shaders. Where in this case, they'll get you the shaders. Some people complete games, others, you know, they might not finish it, but it's probably more than what you have. So they do have a shader threshold, which is 50. So basically anything over 50 or 50, you can upload. Like in this case, well, I guess I overstepped it a little bit. Let's take a step back. They do offer you the firmware and the keys. So you can, you know, get your emulators up and, you know, and running, as whereas like YUZU only uses the product keys, and then Ryujinx uses both the firmware and the product keys. So this application will let you get them. As of time of making this video, 13.2.0 has been released with the keys. If you're looking for them, I say check Reddit. You can check our page as well too, if you're looking for the newest keys, and you know, the keys in the firmware. So I'll leave a link to the description to that at the bottom as well too. Next is the Opengl Shaders. These numbers that you see here are the title IDs to the games. I was in the Discord maybe like a week ago, and I did ask, you know, what was going on, because at one point I was helping getting the names and the title ID, so it will pop up in the application. I did talk to one of the moderators. He told me that down the line the application will now start pulling the names to match them with the title ID. So looking forward to that. I know that can be a little bit tedious if you have to constantly keep adding games. It does make it a lot simpler when, you know, the application itself can pull the titles. So we'll scroll down to where we do have some titles. Okay, so with that being said, as you can see, we got Ark Survival Evolved. It has 815 shaders that I can download. It's real simple. You just click the downloads, and depending on how fast your internet is, or phone, or whatever you're using for your particular connection, it downloads it. It erases the shaders that you have, and then dump these on top or in the directory. And when you load the game, it rebuilds the shader cache, so as if it's yours. And as you can see, the local shader count, which is on my PC now, reflects the 815. Okay, so we do have Bayonetta. Okay, so in this case I have 136 shaders, and then on the server is 216. So with that being said, we'll download the shaders. It's just that quick, and then I guess just go over to the game section. Okay, so here's Bayonetta. Double click on it. I'll leave the console window open just so I can get an idea of when it loads. And as you can see, it did load, and now we have the shaders. So we'll click through a couple just to see. Normal. No slow down, no stutter.
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lunar Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled. Once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred.
Looks like it works to me.
Resulting in a
slowdown or any stutter or anything like that.
The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a...
That has it for that. So, I guess we'll move right on to the next thing that it does. Let's see. So we're gonna go to. So, like I said, I'm not really into save games, far as using somebody else's save. But I mean, you do find some people that do like to do other people's save games. So you click the download save. It's just as simple as downloading the shader caches. You hit the. It said it was 100%. It'll say, it downloaded. Okay, so we're gonna look for the game. So it's you type ASTR. Okay, there we go. So what you want to do is you want to right click on it and then open save game folder, and here's the save game here, and then there's your file, and as you can see they have all of them here. So I mean, if you want to copy yours, like back yours up, typically what I normally do with mine is I'll just add a RAR just to tell it to add it, and then I'll delete these and then paste these in here. Then once you have that, you hit the close button, and then you load the game. Oh, I haven't ran this game in quite some time, looks like. And it's building the shader cache, so I'll probably have to speed that up. Or maybe not. It's only 1,900 of them. As you can see, it does have both of them. Load the save data. Play cell, no. Oh wait. Somebody save. I mean, I would say thank you to it, but it doesn't have a name on whose save it is. So if you are out there and you see this video, say thanks. What you do, have no idea. I guess that's it for that. So we'll move right on to the next one, which is mods. In here you're liable to find 4K mods. We'll just click one and see what it does. Make sure you have the right or compatible game with it. In this case, it does have 4K through 2K mod. And then it installs it for you, and then you tell it to clear the PTC cache so you won't have any errors. So basically what it's going to do is going to delete the cache, and then it's going to restart with the mod like that. So, and I think that kind of wraps it up. I mean, with YUZU, they currently only support mods, but I did hear that they're going to be doing the caches as well too. And that was a while ago as well. The conversation I had with one of the, I should pop it up, but then again, I'll have to talk to him before I pop it up. So maybe look forward for a new video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Any you know, things that you need, just hit me up. I'll definitely be on the Reddit channel, which I'm there a majority of the day, anywhere between 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then after 3 p.m. you could just YouTube, or you can put a comment on the Reddit page, and I'll definitely try to get back to you. If not that day, the next day. So, alright guys, it's been real. Got to do this again. Any comments, dislikes? Oh, I guess I can talk about that. If you dislike this video, can you at least tell me why? You know, that's the whole thing. It's like you only can get better. It's one thing to see a dislike and be like, I dislike this video, but you never say why. Just like one of those friendly comments, you know, or you can be like, I don't like with your content. You know, I could deal with that a lot better. Just to see a dislike, it's kind of disheartening. Be like, wow, I went through all these steps to try to, you know, help somebody out, and then they just put a dislike, but not saying why they dislike it. So I guess that's my little kind of rant or whatever. So, with that being said, I'll let y'all get back to it. Like I said, any comments, suggestions, I take those. I'm looking for moderators as well, too. I want to open up a Discord channel. Somebody to moderate the Reddit channel. I kind of just want to get this off the ground. So, alright, y'all take it easy. Peace.